Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
That is day 36 done and dusted, and I read Keep Me by Sarah Kay. I can't speak today. I can't do it. I read Keep Me by Sarah Kay. I enjoyed this one. I actually had listened to the second book first because I got it as an ALC, so I've had to come back to read this one. So I already had a little glimpse into the characters and like who they were and a little bit of their story, but nothing like obviously crazy. So it was interesting going back and seeing it from the beginning, seeing how they meet, seeing how their relationship starts, which was very interesting to see because there is no way they should have worked, but they do. There is so much hate there at the start between each other. Like, there is so much hate, but you slowly watch that grow and develop as they become this big support system for each other, as they help each other because they both have a lot of baggage and they really like help each other like explore it and kind of work through it. So that was really intriguing to watch and see play out. Like I said, especially when you consider how they started, like you wouldn't think they could become that for each other, but it was definitely interesting. Killian definitely develops the most throughout the book. Like when we first meet him to the ending, he has definitely had the most growth out of both of them. Like, don't get me wrong, is it Sylvie? Have I got the name right? I can't remember. I think it's Sylvie. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Oh no, I've completely forgotten the FMC's name. But I think it's Sylvie. Don't get me wrong, she has some growth, but compared to Killian's, it's like he just grows so much. Like, you have to read his story and see his perspective to kind of truly understand him and to understand that level of growth. But yeah, I did enjoy it and I enjoyed going back, and that does mean I'm up to date on a series, guys. I'm up to date on a series. Anybody who doesn't know, if you guys are new and this is like your first video watching of me and my content and everything, I am in the middle of way too many series, okay? I have a series problem. And my goal this year is to really try and work through that and to finish a lot. Not helped by this challenge a little bit because I have started a few. But I've also DNF'd or updated a few this year already, and I have finished some, but that is my main goal for this year, is to work through my series. So if you guys didn't know that, there you go, a little bit of fact. That is it for day 36. I keep forgetting what day we're on. We're on day 36. That is it for day 36. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us on this journey. If you guys have liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you guys are watching on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to continue watching these videos as they come. If you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you guys head to the link in my bio so you can find my YouTube channel and join the journey and the chaos over there. But yes, I will catch you guys in day 37. That is day 37 done and dusted, and I read the Pucking Wrong Guy by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈. Jane. I can't speak. You tell this is going to be a fun one. I've really enjoyed this book. I did get a little bit emotional towards the end, like just watching everything play out was just like really heartbreaking. Like when you take into effect their situation, their history, like how far they had come, and then that, and I was just like, no, they'd come so far. Now you're doing this, and I was like, no, I don't appreciate that. The only thing that I liked about that situation was how strong Blake came out from it, because she came out so much stronger and so much more confident in herself. Like, it was kind of like a light switch just went off, and her perspectives changed, and she has some like revelations, and it was kind of like, I'm like, yes, okay, I hate that. I do not appreciate that you've just gone through that, but I can appreciate the fact that it's kind of opened your eyes a little bit, and you're now like, we can do this. We can do this. I'm here. I can do this. Because Blake goes through a lot of struggles in this book. Like, she really struggles to see herself through other people's eyes in a positive manner. She sees all the negatives because she's gone so long being told a certain thing. So when somebody's there trying to show her the positive side of her, and kind of show her that she's not who those people have said she is, and then she has that revelation, I was just like, yes, like, she's worked so hard to get to that point, and Ari definitely plays a massive role in that, like a massive role in helping her open her eyes a bit, and reveals, because he is a possessive bastard. Okay, if you guys have read the first books as well, like, I'm excited to read the rest of the series, but I could think these guys, these MMCs, are possessive and obsessed and just downright deranged. They're just deranged. Okay, when it comes to their females, they are off the hooks. Do you know what I mean? But it all comes from a good place. Like, it all comes from the heart. Which doesn't sound like it should, yeah, but it does. But yeah, so like, it all comes from the heart, and he really, really works hard to show her the positives in her life. Is it questionable the ways he goes about it to make her his? Yes, but they have history, and I'm like, I feel like he can get away with it, their history to now, like, he can be a little bit deranged. I'm here for it. I'm here for the deranged. But he really empowers Blake and really shows her what she deserves in life. And that was so nice to see, like, her getting what she deserved in a weird way, but getting what she deserved, which is, yeah, I really loved it. The flow of the book matches their relationship, like, it all paces really well, like, it all paces like together, and the tension throughout the book was just beautiful. We loved it. Yeah, obsessed. And like, I can't wait to explore the rest of the series and to read more characters in the book, because we had a little insight into the next one. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But yes, thank you guys for joining us on this journey. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, make sure you like, comment, and share. And if you guys are watching on my YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are watching on my TikTok or my Instagram, head to the link in my bio where you can find the link to my YouTube. And I'm gonna catch you guys in day 38. What the fuck was that ending? Day 38 is done and dusted, and I read 3 novellas slash bonus scenes. I read Cherished by Rosalie, Broken by Rosalie, and 4 bonus scenes of the 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 Empire by Cora Kimborn. I have loved going back into these worlds and exploring it. So Cherished is a bunch of bonus scenes from 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 Prep Academy, and I love meeting Lily and her knights again and going back into their world and seeing more sides, more things. It was a good time. It was a good time. I'm going to skip quickly to the 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈 Empire. Again, I loved seeing the different possible outcomes that could have happened within that book. The author done little author notes before each scene, and she was like saying like, this is where this scene would have been, and if I'd done this and all of that. And it was just, yeah, I loved doing that. But coming back to Broken, Willow's story. Okay. You guys would have seen my live reaction to the ending of that novella. Supposedly that's a cliffhanger. That is not a cliffhanger, that is torture. To leave us like that, after seeing so much growth in Willow, just in that bit, like, you know, we see Willow throughout the Highgate, she's Lily's best friend. We have hints at her history and her past. We get a lot more of that in Broken, and we see her grow and develop when she meets Rook, Priest, and Dagger. And then you end us like that. I'm very angry with you right now, Rosa, because I did not appreciate that. I did not appreciate it. To do that to us. I'm serious. That is not a cliffhanger, that is torture. And I need the rest of Willow's story. You can't, I'm sorry. No. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us. That has just, that completely wrecked me. Like, you guys would see on my face the shock. Like, I couldn't talk after reading that ending. Like, I would just, it blew my mind. It blew my mind, and I'm not okay. I'm still not okay. And just no. It's just not, it's just, I'm not okay. I still don't have words for this, okay? If you guys are watching this on a 2x speed, because I know these videos are really long, I try and make them as short as possible. I'm a blabber. It doesn't happen. But if you guys didn't see that reaction, I recommend going back and watching it, because, yeah. Can't believe she's done that to us. So I was a little bit broken on day 38. It kind of wrecked me a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. But we did complete day 38. Destroyed, but completed 38. Thank you guys for joining us on this journey. We finally found a moment where my sanity was broken a little bit. But yes, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like, comment, and share. If you guys are on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you guys head to the link in my bio where you can find the link to my YouTube channel. And yes, I will catch you guys in day 39. Day 39 is done and dusted, and I read Carl's Doomsday Scenario by Matt Dinnerman. This is the second book to the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I'm still just as in love. Obviously, I can't say too much because this is the second book, but we do go further into the dungeon and into the world, and it's still just as good. The adult banter in there is still just as good. Just the banter between Donut and Carl as well is just as good, you know, and just watching their bond grow stronger is just a good time to see. Like, just there's something about this book, like, that just hits. This series so far has just been genuinely such a good time, and I can't wait to continue. This is, how many books did I say that this is? Is it like 8 or 9 book series? And it's just gonna get, I can just sense it's gonna get better. Like, the tension is still there. We're still learning as the characters are learning, which is something I really appreciate, because it doesn't feel like we're constantly being bombarded. Like, it's little bits of pieces of information as we go along, as new things are revealed to them, they're revealed to us, and we explore them together and we learn it all together. And I just really like that about book. I love it when we're learning alongside the characters and not just having this bombardment of information, because there's some things in here that even I still now get like confused about and forget, because there is so much information. So if that was bombarded at me, you've lost me. You've lost me, no hope, move along. But because we're learning it with them, and we kind of like, if something comes back up from like previous book or previous thing that we've seen, there's kind of like tiny little bits, like not all the time, but like there's tiny little bits of information that like trigger my memory. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's from that, and that, yeah, I'm with you again, I'm in the room. So yeah, I love this. I love, if you guys haven't picked this up, I highly recommend this series. I have been loving it so far, and I do have the third book on hold at the library, so I'm waiting for that to come in so I can read the third book. I'm divine serious, although I think I noticed in my library they only have up to book 3 in the library, which is sad. Because what am I doing? What am I gonna do? I do want to collect these books, so I might start collecting from book 4 and then go back and collect the others. That's the dilemma for future Sky, not current Sky. But yes, that is day 39 done and dusted. Thank you guys for sticking with us on this journey. We are going solid right now. We're going strong. Yes, if you guys have liked today's video, make sure you like, comment, and share. If you guys are watching my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are watching my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio. And I'm going to catch you guys in day 40. Day 40 is done and dusted, and we are going to ignore how I look. It's been a day. We're going to ignore it. I read / listened to The Compound by 𝖜𝖊𝖑𝖈𝖔𝖒𝖊. This, I think, was more of a physical read, but I ended up actually listening to it more on the audiobook because of life and tasks and stuff. So I do think maybe that has altered my thoughts a little bit, because I do think this is one I probably should have physically read the whole way through. But it's an interesting read. I did enjoy it. It definitely showcases dark side of reality TV. Obviously, a lot of it in here is exaggerated fiction, people. Fiction. So yeah, it does obviously exaggerate a lot of stuff, but it does showcase that, there is a dark side to reality TV. We see it in the news, we see when things happen, the characters. We see this but mainly from Lily's POV. Am I correct? Is the girl's name Lily? I think it's Lily. We're going with Lily. I'm pretty sure it is. So we are from her perspective the whole way through. I think it would have been nice maybe to see some other different POVs, because all the characters are so different, and they all had their own reasons for being in there. They all had their own like games and stuff. So I do think it might have been interesting to see from their perspectives as well, not just through Lily's eyes, but that could just be a me personal thing. But I did enjoy it. I don't know as well if maybe my thoughts on reality TV also affected it, as well as the fact, obviously, of listening to it instead of reading it. Because I'm not a reality TV. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not a TV movie person. If I put something on, it's just noise in the background and it's comfort stuff. I'm not a massive TV or movie person. And reality TV, more so than anything, is not my cup of tea. I don't do it. It's not my vibes. Anything that I know is kind of just from clips across social media, you know. So this does give a lot of Love Island vibes, based again off clips I've seen on social media. But I think the fact that I'm not reality TV has probably affected my opinions as well, because it's not a bad book. I just don't. I think if I was more into reality TV, I think it would have hit in a different perspective for me. Whereas I am seeing this from like a completely outsider POV kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know if any of that made sense. I don't know. Let me know if it didn't, but I'm struggling with my thoughts today. It's been one of those days. I'm struggling. We're starting to lose track of thoughts and speech and opinion. Like, the sanity is losing. We're day 40. It's becoming a struggle to get my words out, which is great. But hey, more chaos, more fun, more entertainment for you guys. So, you know, it's all good. But yeah, day 40. I do think maybe I could possibly do a reread just to read it with my eyes instead of my ears. But it's also one I'm like, I've read it now. Like, I was really intrigued to read this one, and like I said, I did enjoy it, and it is an interesting book. But I just think all those different factors for me just meant it didn't fully hit for me. But yeah, you never know. You never know. But yes, that is day 40, done and dusted. Like I said, I'm starting to lose my sanity. I'm starting to struggle with words and putting sentences together and stuff. So, all good time. All good time. We love it. But yes, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us on this journey. If you have liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you guys are on my YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you guys are on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio and find the link to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to catch you guys in day 41 and also hopefully with some breath. Day 41 is done and dusted, and I read In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. This one had been on my TBR for a long time. Okay, a long time. And it didn't quite hit how I thought it was. I didn't love it as much as I thought I was gonna love it. It very much, like reading the synopsis, the blurb and that, it gave If We Were Villain vibes, and I adored that book. This one, not so much. Not so much. It is an interesting story. I just wasn't really too bothered about finding out who the killer was. Don't get me wrong, some of the twists did shock me, but some of them I did also have inkling towards. Yeah, she's done really good at connecting things and like the small details and stuff. And, you know, it was done well in that way. Actually, to be fair, it's done well in quite a lot of ways. Like, the writing does flow, everything, like, it's done well. Just not for me. It wasn't for me in the end. It wasn't how I thought it was going to be. I wasn't as invested as I would have liked to have been. But yeah, and the characters, they're all very different. But honestly, I wasn't too fussed in really finding out about them. Loved the dual timeline, like the dual, like back and forth, present to past, all of that. Yeah, dual timeline. I had it right the first time. I loved that. But what I would have loved is all the past flashbacks if they were in chronological order, because we flip between them a lot, and it does. When you take into consideration to where they're in the present, then go back, yeah, it does make sense. But it was also really confusing for me because then I would keep losing point on where they're at in their relationships, because I'm like, well, in that last flashback they were here in their relationship and now I'm here and it's just not. It's like you go back in time and the relationship's different, and it's just very confusing for me. It was very confusing for me. I mean, it doesn't take a lot with that. But yeah, I have finally read it though. It's finally off my TBR. Day 41 is done and dusted. Thank you guys for sticking with us on this journey. I know everything's a little bit all over the place again at the moment, and I do apologise. I was almost caught up on the videos. I was almost there, but thank you guys for sticking with us on this journey. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment and share. If you guys are on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys are watching on my TikTok or my Instagram, head to the link in my bio where you can find the link to my YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in day 42. Day 42 is done and dusted, and I read 2 volumes of manga. I read volumes 3 of Spy Family and One Piece. I just love them both. I'm really enjoying both these series and I just can't wait to keep exploring more. So Spy Family Volume 3, obviously we're just diving deeper into their mission. What I love about this, right, so this whole series is just like one massive mission, but then each chapter is its own missions and them trying to delve deeper and figure out their logistics, because obviously this is a family that's been put together. They're all holding their own secrets. They don't know certain things about each other, and it's just a real general good time. Like, I just find that it's quite a cozy read, which is probably very weird when you take into consideration what it is and the story, and probably shouldn't be a cozy read, but it is to me. So hey ho. And then yes, volume 3 of One Piece, diving deeper into these characters again, their story, things are getting a little bit more interesting. We're meeting more characters, their crew's starting to get a bit bigger now, and they're finally sort of starting on their journey to find the treasure. They've kind of always been on that journey, but little things are now, they've picked up some little things on the way that are now going to help them out massively. And yeah, I'm loving it. I'm actually, these 2 series at the moment, I'm dying for. But that does mean physically I've got up to date on them. So I do need to get volumes 4 Spy Family and then the next omnibus of One Piece, which will be volumes 4 to 6. So I can continue them, and I really want to continue them. Especially, right, okay. The ending here on volume 3 is like me dying for volume 4. So I really need to pick up the omnibus very quickly. But yes, that is it. Day 42 is done and dusted. I desperately needed a chill one with mangas. Like, I was in desperate times for that. Desperate times. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment and share. If you guys are on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys are watching on my TikTok or my Instagram, make sure you head to the link in my bio where you can find the link to my YouTube, and I'm going to see you guys in day 43.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake